You're watching Be Inspired with Erica Latrice, your one-stop shop for inspiration. So stay tuned. Now, here's your host, Erica.
Welcome to Be Inspired with me, Erica Latrice. This is your one-stop shop for inspiration. Coming up on today's show, my special guest in the Be Inspired Cafe was featured in the #1 blockbuster hit, The War Room. She stops by to share tips and encouragement on how you too can start living your dreams. And I have 5 things that you must get rid of if you're serious about making 2016 your best year ever. All of that and so much more coming up, so stay tuned.
You're watching Be Inspired with Erica Latrice, your one-stop shop for inspiration.
Welcome back, y'all. I am so pumped about our special guest in the Be Inspired Cafe today. She has inspired me truly from afar. I'm going to love what she has to share with you today on this show. Welcome with me into the Be Inspired Cafe, actress and model and inspiration to many, Jessica Lark. I'm glad to have you. Jessica, welcome. First, welcome. I'm so pumped to have you today.
Excited to be here.
So introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and what it is that you do.
Yes. So I'm Jessica Lark. I'm out of the Jacksonville, North Carolina area. Currently, I'm from Durham, North Carolina, and I am pursuing a professional career in acting and modeling. It's interesting when I first, got to the Jacksonville, North Carolina area a couple years ago. I was kind of worried about that. Like, God, I pray there are opportunities here. I really, hadn't heard of much, for modeling, acting in the area. But as I really prayed about it and just really tried to, sometimes you have to really look. And sometimes we want it right there in front of us. But there are opportunities, but sometimes you have to really search and look and push, whatever it takes to find
what you have
and find those opportunities.
Yeah,
so
that's something I didn't really even think about. And you bring up a good point, because even with Wilmington and seeing the major films that have been shot there, I'm telling you guys, no matter where you're at, you have to prosper where you're planted, because it's always for a reason. Now, you were featured in a movie that came out this past summer that took off, The War Room. So if any of you had the opportunity to see that movie, I'm sure you can agree with me that it was very encouraging and excellent. If you didn't see it, you need to watch it and you'll see Jessica's scene. So how was that experience when being in that movie and then seeing it take off like wildfire when it came out?
Yes, it was just a blessing, and I still get goosebumps when I think about it, and I get excited. I'm just so thankful that I had the opportunity to be a part of it, in some way. I was blessed to have, a feature in there, and so pretty much when you see the film, if you haven't seen it already, it's the first church scene, and I walk into the church. I'm the attractive church lady.
And I was in the theater when Jessica walked in. I was like, people looking at her. She played that part,
Like she walked in.
She went in there. She was attractive on that scene.
Yes.
But it's remarkable, for one, to be alongside Priscilla Shirer, who I am a huge fan of. But then to have that opportunity to sit around those type of people.
Yes.
And what I've realized, oftentimes when God is about to take you somewhere even further than where you're at, He will show you, like you get the glimpse. You were just in a film, and then it's hitting number 1 like crazy.
Because even when I had heard about auditions, luckily I was able, my coach, Elizabeth Becca, she owns Insight School of Acting.
Okay.
And at the time it was in Wilmington, North Carolina, and now she's relocated to Atlanta. But, she had gotten hired to be the coach for the entire cast.
Wow.
And so she opened up to the class, like anyone who wants to audition, or if you're interested,
gosh.
So I was like, of course, but at the time I didn't even know it was Kendrick Brothers or, but she did say it was a faith-based film. I said, I would love to be a part of it.
Wow.
Long story short, I auditioned and then got to go, to a callback in person, and I got cast for that role. And even the day of filming, it was awesome. They prayed before and, during scenes and stuff, and it was just a lot of inspiration. And the Kendrick Brothers, they are so down to earth and welcoming, encouraging. Priscilla and TC, and the cast. It was really a great experience.
Wow. That is
exciting.
That's so exciting to me, because one thing about your story that is remarkable, many of you may not have caught on to that, but you said your acting coach. You have done something that I believe is vital for all of us if we're serious about our dreams. You took that step. Had you been sitting at home just watching TV saying, one day I'm going to do that, but never took those steps to have an acting coach, to put yourself out there, to start building your portfolio, you would have missed that opportunity. And so it's not so much about running after opportunities, it's more about being prepared, because when the opportunity comes, you will be able to transition right in there.
You're watching Be Inspired with Erica Latrice, your one-stop shop for inspiration.
If you have an inspirational story that you think should be featured on the Be Inspired show, make sure that you connect with us online at ericalatrice.com, and you may be our next special guest on Be Inspired.
Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by your goals? Working hard but not seeing your desired results? Take the challenge. It's time to wake up and start living your dreams. Get access to expert advice, interviews, and daily inspiration with Erica's exclusive empowerment club. Start your mastermind makeover today.
Welcome back. As promised, 5 things that you must get rid of if you're serious about making 2016 your best year ever. The first thing that you must get rid of is toxic relationships. Your inner circle, the people that you spend the most amount of your time with, are a direct reflection of you. So if that's scary to you, it might be time to switch some things up. One quick tip on that is start surrounding yourself with people that are where you desire to be, or they're going where you desire to go. Everyone else may fall in the category of limiting your time with them. The second thing that you must do if you're serious about making 2016 your best year ever is stop procrastinating. There are ideas and goals that you have, and the longer you keep putting them off, the longer it will take for you to actually see them take place. It is so important that you take your old friend procrastination and kick them out in 2016. The third thing that you must get rid of in order to make 2016 your best year yet is to stop people pleasing. There are people that may not be excited about your goals. They may not understand your dream, but it's not up to you to convince them. If they don't get it, just be an example and help them later on. But you can't help anyone right now if you aren't able to take the first step. The fourth thing that you must get rid of in 2016 to make this your best year ever is self-doubt. You are the voice that you hear more than any other voice on this earth. And it's so important that you are constantly encouraging and feeding yourself positive words that say you can do whatever it is that you believe you need to be doing. You have to let go of self-doubt. And the fifth and final thing that you must get rid of to make 2016 your best year ever is holding on to poor habits. If you have any habit that you know you're ready to kick and leave back in 2015, then it's so important that you start replacing those bad habits. That's it. Straightforward, simple, short, and sweet, I hope. Those are the top 5 things that you must get rid of to make 2016 your best year ever.
You're watching Be Inspired with Erica Latrice, your one-stop shop for inspiration.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Erica Empowers.
Thank you for tuning in to Be Inspired with me, Erica Latrice. Remember to stay connected online at ericalatrice.com, or you can connect with me on social media at Erica Empowers. You guys are absolutely amazing, and you know my mission is to help you dream big, live on purpose, and of course, be inspired.
For more inspiration, visit us online at ericalatrice.com.